Welcome to r/AskReddit by Seen on Reddit. Subscribe and like this video for more, and don't forget to click that bell button for notifications. Turns out 2021 is just as bizarre and unprecedented as 2020, except it's all good things that keep happening. What are they? Aliens, but they're the good kind. Like Vulcans, but fun and sexy. They cure all our diseases, give us the secret of perpetual clean energy, and adopt us as their little sister planet. They think we're cute and fun to have around. That meteor that hits Earth is an alien spaceship, and they set up alien internet so we can learn all their science. January, vaccine comes. It's free and has no side effects. February, movies that was supposed to be released 2020 all come out and the theaters are full of masterpieces. March, up-and-coming artists and authors have spent the lockdown sitting down to write and create. We're starting to see the results of that. April, Lou Bega releases Mambo No. 6 and it is all people can think about this month. May, turns out that climate change was a hoax. The climate just had a rough century and has learned to chill out more. June, an alien escapes Area 51. Turns out he is a nice dude and guests all the late-night talk shows. On the inevitable Joe Rogan appearance they both do DMT and learn so much about each other. July, no one know why or how it happened, but suddenly money just isn't an issue anymore. August, the whole alien thing from June has started to affect how we view each other on the planet. We are seeing a drastic and long-lasting decline in terrorism and crime. September, God blessed us all. October to November, finally some normal and mundane events. December, Home Alone remake with the original cast. All I Want for Christmas is eradicated. You got a memorable present, and you made everyone truly happy with the ones you gave? Ocean temperature drops and the Arctic freezes solid and thick. Ireland will have 4 actual seasons as opposed to winter rain, spring rain, summer rain and autumn rain. Tyson goes inside. 3-state solution in the Middle East out of nowhere. Sugar is now good for you in large doses. Politicians actually start working to benefit the people. Guy in his basement develops a cure for cancer and gives it away for free. A meteor lightly impacts the Earth in the middle of the ocean, killing no one. But not just any meteor, this one has bacteria on it that mysteriously cures blindness, deafness, diabetes, and all forms of dementia. David Bowie returns from his home planet after hearing what a shit show we've become. Dogs only die when their owners do so that no one is sad. I still get to work from home. Mental illness is cured. My wife gets a kidney transplant and we might be able to get our late son a sibling. It's bizarre and will probably not happen, but it's a good thing. We discover something that actually make our body understand that we don't need all that fat and everyone can eat whatever they want. New technology are out, creating both the need for new employees and an easier life for everybody. Nuclear fusion technology is perfected, rendering electricity dirt cheap, and everybody gets an electric car. VR becomes affordable, alongside treadmills, and gamers actually get in shape whilst playing Elder Scrolls V. I could keep going for a while. There's a COVID-20 pandemic, but this one just makes everyone shit cash. I find a job that makes me happy and does pay me enough to be alive. And I will either learn to be happy alone or find someone to love. My dog beats cancer. Sir David Attenborough is declared immortal. Turns out low-carb diets are actually bad for you. Krispy Kreme diet is real. Well, considering 2020 has had something crazy happen almost every month, this is what I'd propose. Jan, rather than crazy bushfires in Australia, they invent an effective eradication method for COVID-19. 99% effective that basically reduces it to a cold. It's released to the world and enables all countries to stabilize. February Mar, unprecedented global free trade deals between most major powers, enabling nearly every country to financially recover and begin to prosper after 2020. April to May, the top 10% wealthiest people in the world decide to donate 10% of their funds back to society as a thank you to the world. This should effectively raise the socio-economic state of the bottom 50% of people, increasing overall spending and helping small businesses around the world recover. June to July, peace in the Middle East. The people of the Middle Eastern countries, fed up with their quality of life, finally get peace. Rebuilding of many destroyed cities and towns, a major upgrade to infrastructure in the areas. August to October, cure for some forms of cancer is finally achieved. Mass rollout across the world, breakthroughs in other cancer treatments. November Dec, contact with our first alien race, peaceful negotiations begin along with the trade of information and technology. A new age of enlightenment begins. It turns out cancer is your body trying to heal itself. Researchers figure out a way to get all cancers to instead act as a healing factor. Me quitting drugs and feeling happy. Korean reunification. A rash of benevolent billionaires begin hacking into people's accounts, i.e. student loans, mortgages, credit cards, and paying them off. It's illegal cause they are hacking into your accounts and accessing all your PII, but no one wants to prosecute them for it since it's benefiting them. Except the debt companies, they want that shit to stop. This isn't an answer to Op's question, but reading through all the other answers here, I just have to say, it's really touching and wholesome for once. Many people are wishing for peace, advancements in healthcare, for people to prosper all over the world, to possibly meet alien life and learn from them, some funny shenanigans and fun, etc. Damn, guys. That's really wholesome. I'm so emotional all of a sudden. Anyway, that's all. I finally get friends. Women's clothes have pockets. Big pockets. Huge pockets. The most tremendous pockets. Someone invents a cure for cancer, because, you know, FCK cancer. In a surprise landslide ride-in victory, Danny DeVito is elected president, with Arnold Schwarzenegger as his VP. Hilarious and lighthearted hijinks ensue. Everybody gets a job with a sustainable salary. Colleges realized that online classes were useless and did nothing and refund all the money students paid for the past 2 semesters. My wife is able to walk and remember things properly again and we can finally travel a bit. Kind of crap to be in this situation when you're only 30. The last season of Game of Thrones gets rewritten and released and it's actually effing great. Jeff Bezos has an epiphany, realizes money and power will never bring him happiness, then commits 90% of his wealth to providing everyone on Earth with safe and accessible drinking water, healthy food, affordable homes, global Wi-Fi, complimentary laptops, free online higher education, pro bono legal aid, and complimentary daycare. After all that, he realizes he only spent 25% of his wealth and uses the rest to fund art projects around the globe, like a new Mount Rushmore of kindness with Mr. Rogers, MLK, Sacagawea, and Kermit the Frog. Some people start a petition to put Jeff up there as well, but he refuses. It was never about that. All the stupid people of the world got smart overnight. All the angry people chilled out. All the world's problems were solved with simple solutions. Everyone is happy, healthy, COVID-19 was cured along with cancer, AIDS, diabetes and every other illness that's been holding back humankind. We also agree to not worship money or stupid people ever again. Letter from the developer explaining that 2020 was caused due to a particularly aggressive glitch that occurred following a patch to the Gazelle's max running speed, as an apology to all players still in the game. All wealth is evenly redistributed with the current leaderboard receiving a star next to their names. Every player receives plus 20 free IQ points, plus 20 free physical points and plus 30 free skill points to spend as they choose. Cancer, climate change and several other high-level enemies deemed too difficult by the player base are severely nerfed until such time that the overall average level increases. Obesity, diabetes, mental health issues and addiction random encounters drastically lowered, color blindness removed entirely. Several new upgrades are unlocked early, including light speed travel and cheeseburger trees. All players granted the bonus of either a friendly robot, talking animal or comical ghost companion as hinted at in various in-game advertisements. This includes the rumored Pokemon. All the controversial story deaths from the wildly unpopular 2016 campaign are undone. A new clue towards the final mission objective of meaning is revealed. Ice Cream Sundays introduced as a weekly event. This was always in the game, but never unlocked due to a typo in the UI code. Rewards for kindness increased due to general attitude that the grind wasn't worth the payoff. Bonuses for the being a DCK tree nerfed. Players now able to choose a replacement sound for the standard fart sound effect in customization options. Keanu Reeves patched as president of the USA as originally planned. Jeff Bezos pays off all student loans and medical debts. Cybernetics. We all get bionic eyes, spines, and limbs. Physics. We can turn ambient heat into electricity, simultaneously solving the energy crisis and climate change. In fact, we gotta use some of that free energy to warm things back up. Medicine. Cancer is cured and there's too many out-of-work oncologists. Economics. We all realize that nobody actually needs to do most of the work we're all pretending to do, so we let the robots do it for us. Almost nobody works anymore, since universal basic income is more than enough to live well. Astronomy. Life on Venus. Life on Mars. Life on Europa. Life on the friggin' moon. Even life in the space vacuum between planets. Now that we know how to look, it turns out life is everywhere. Since energy is so cheap now and everyone is rich, it's trivial to design hundreds of missions to send thousands of people to explore all the cool stuff we find in the solar system. Spice Girls reunite for a world tour with Eminem. Tickets are $20. Dogs are everywhere and waiting for someone to pet and hug them. The vaquita porpoise, Earth's most endangered mammal, is saved from extinction when a large colony is found cryogenically frozen and awaiting revival in my local Kroger's frozen food aisle. I'm back. One thing is that the monarch butterfly population increased by double. And the ivory-billed woodpecker flock was found in a forgotten forest in Louisiana. January 2021, Betty White, still alive. March 2021. Vaccination and effective treatment for COVID-19 announced and begins distribution. April 2021, National Vaccination Program along with universal testing and tracing jumpstart U.S. economy. May 2021, research into COVID yields a cure for male pattern baldness, male hair care product stocks soar. June 2021, first contact with an alien race is made. They are advanced, peaceful, benevolent, do not want to eat us, and look like humans but with pointy ears. July 2021, Snyder Cut released, is hailed as a cinematic tour de force and the greatest film ever. August 2021, meat plant introduced. New GMO capable of growing steak on a vine in any environment revolutionizes agriculture. September 2021, method for creating large quantities of carbon nanotubes economically is announced. October 2021, RICO case announced against the GOP for foreign influence, racketeering, and money laundering. Trump family indicted and arrested. USA starts using the metric system everywhere. Probably starts with Kobe coming out of the woods saying he staged his death so he could live out of the public eye for a year.